Hey friends, Pastor Connor here with an exciting update on Center Church's plans for reopening. So the council voted this past week on a new plan, and I'm going to give you a little bit of detail on that right now. I've also put a link to our newsletter where the plan is in detail down in the comments section. So check that out. When you get the chance, there's a full written, detailed section of our newsletter for the month of June that details what we're planning on doing. So, starting on July 4th and running through Labor Day weekend, which is September 5th, worship is going to start at 9:30. That's the summer adjustment that we're going to make to kind of beat the heat, so to speak. During that same period, starting on July 4th, we will begin alternating between outdoor and indoor worship. The reason we're doing this is so that we can continue to accommodate various levels with post COVID life as we're transitioning toward time after the pandemic and pandemic restrictions. We're also doing that to continue to limit hot, stuffy days inside the sanctuary as well. So on the days where we're worshiping outside or where we've planned on worshiping outside during that time period, if it's too hot or if it's rainy on those outdoor days, we're going to worship inside. And our first Sunday that we're planning on worshiping indoors will be July 11th at 9:30 a.m. Our weather hotline will continue to function all through the summer. That number is 203-514-4133, and that's updated every Sunday at 8 a.m. With the status of outdoor worship. So, like on days like today, we updated it so just to let you know that we didn't have worship because it was pouring out. So, as part of those guidelines and transitions back into the space, we have a few things that we're doing to adjust to our guidelines. If you're vaccinated, just like with the outdoor worship service, you can mask or not mask at your own discretion. We ask, though, that if you are unvaccinated, that you wear your mask at all times. We'll have singing too. And the balcony pews, as well as the pews on the East Main Street wall, will be available to those who would like to continue social distancing. So we'll do social distancing in the balcony and on those East Main Street pews for those who may not be able to get up into the balcony, but also want to have a little bit of distancing. But those middle sections of pews and the pews along the Baptist church side of the sanctuary, those will have no distancing requirements and you can sit with whomever you like. And feel free to use any entrance to the building that you like. During COVID, when we did have those in-person services, we were limiting entry to just the Broad Street entrances, but all of those entrances will be open. And on Rally Day, which is September 12th, we will return to a 10 a.m. start time for worship. And on September 12th, we will return to indoor worship in our sanctuary every Sunday for the foreseeable future. As part of this return to reopening, we've factored in a little bit of a few other things as well. For committees, starting in July, committees have the choice to meet in our building, continue remote meetings via Zoom, or meet in a hybrid fashion where some are gathering in the building and others will join that meeting remotely via Zoom. With the varying comfort levels, again, the council has suggested that committees discuss it prior to deciding. And if a hybrid meeting is something that your committee wants or is interested in, I'm more than willing to help set that meeting up. As in regards to our office hours, the office is still open. We've been open for a while now, from our normal hours, Tuesday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 2. And I'm always available via phone, email, or to meet between 9 and 6 p.m. on Tuesdays through Fridays, and 8 to 2 on Sundays. So if you want to meet up, if you want to chat, I'm more than willing to set up a time to do that. And fellowship is another thing that we have talked about lightly. We haven't made a decision quite yet. That's going to be a thing that we talk about at our next council meeting in June. So keep an eye out in the e-news and the Lighted Tower for details as that comes around. But we do have fellowship opportunities with our social groups that are continuing to occur. So keep an eye out for those in our e-news and our lighted tower as well. And we're really excited to be moving forward with this. I know it's been a long time coming, and there's still a few more weeks until this gets underway, which gives the diaconate and all of our volunteers time to plan and prep and figure out small details, and make sure that, you know, our schedules are set up for that. So we thank you for your patience during this time, and we thank you for the little bit more of patience we're going to ask from you. And we're so excited to be moving in this direction and moving towards reopening. Thank you, friends, and God bless.